Dis ons.
And there we are.
Daar is ons.
Yes, on InfoStream.
by mekaar vanoggend.
Welcome to Namibia and the rest of the world. Nice to have you with us.
Ja, baie pragtige oggend vanoggend, hierdie donderige oggend.
Yes.
En voordat ons begin met enigiets Kaufee, ek wil hom sê ek het vandag vir jou verjaardag die mooiste weer gereël.
Baie dankie Dirk.
Ek het
Baie dankie.
Ek het gevra vir matige koel weer,
Okay.
want ek het geweet jou partytjie gaan warm word vandag. En jy gaan dalk nog warmer word vandag. So wat is meer gepas as 'n koel windjie?
Ja.
Wat salig so oor jou waai vanoggend. En jou streel met die mooiste wense vir Kerstyd en vir die nuwe jaar en Valentine's kom en Vadersdag en wat kan ek jou nog toewens? Gesonde lewe.
Dis meer as genoeg.
Ek het nou vir jou alles gesê, so as ek dit vergeet het hierdie jaar, het ek dit vandag klaar gedoen. Kaufee,
Dankie Dirkas.
kollega en mede-aanbieder, vriend, hier is vir jou ietsie kleins.
Ek het mos gesê geen persente.
Ja, maar jy het dit nie vir my gesê nie. So, namens die feeskomitee wil ek net vir jou sê baie geluk.
Ek hoop nie dit is 'n expensive gift soos 'n R148 se kondoom.
Kyk, jy het 'n paar keer gepraat oor Rolexes en sulke goed, maar ek het nou nie. Maar omdat jy so 'n kleurvolle persoon is, het ek besluit ek gaan die vir jou koop. Monna het insaag gehad, maar ek wil hê jy moet dit ook vir ons kykers en ons followers moet wys hoe pragtig dit is en jy moet beloof jy gaan dit gebruik. So daar is op jou verjaardag vir jou 'n skenkie.
Baie dankie Dirk.
Wys vir ons wat dit is.
Mona.
Zelly kuier saam, Rousseau heel kuier saam vandag, Wynand Riet. Zelly, jy moet seker maak dat hy gebruik maak daarvan.
Daar's altyd spasie vir sokkies.
Ons het besluit ons gaan vir hom kleurvolle sokkies gee wat hy kan dra as hy optree. En op die sokkies is daar ook 'n drankie met 'n klankie.
Ja, daar is martinis op en groen drankies en oranje drankies. Baie dankie Dirk. Hulle sal vir altyd aan my voete bly.
vir jou verjaardag. Ja, is vir jou 'n sokkie.
Funny socks.
Ja, sê goed, so stuur julle gelukwense en julle boodskapies vandag vir Kaufee op sy verjaardag.
It's nice to have you on the show with
us,
especially on a birthday. I mean, the other day it was Dirk's birthday.
Ja.
We kind of 10 days apart or something like
10
that.
10 dae, ja.
So
ja, maar weet jy wat die wonderlikste is, en ek het vanoggend daaraan gedink toe ek wakker word, jy weet, hoe pragtig wonderlike mense, vriende is en op die ouderdom van 32 is dit net ongelooflik, jy weet dat jy jou jare so goed dra. En dat jy so besonder gesond lyk, jy weet.
Gaan net aan met die komplimente, hou net aan, just keep it going.
So ons gaan vandag, ek wil hom, Zelly het 'n pragtige koek gebring, maar ek het gewonder, moet ons nie aan hierdie snack nie, hierdie cupcakes, net vir die wis en die onwis.
You should actually have a look at these cupcakes. They are, I don't know where you got them, but they are in color amazing, aren't
they? By die klein Spar.
Yes.
Deel van die Spar outfit. So jy mag die kleur kies van jou keuse vandag.
Ek hou altyd van blou.
Blou. Ja. Okay, kom ons haal 'n blou enetjie vir jou uit.
Baie dankie.
Daar is 'n blou enetjie.
Here we go.
Ek is weer meer 'n pink mens.
Okay. Maar dis is dit regte pink of is dit so 'n tipe van 'n pink wat 'n spesiale naam het?
Weet jy, ek weet nie, maar ons gaan hulle vroegoggend gaan ons hulle miskien kan julle dames kyk of hulle dalk vir ons 'n servet het. Want ons gaan hierdie goedjies gaan ons nou
cheers.
Cheers, dan gaan hy.
Daar's hy.
'n cupcake op Kaufee se verjaardag. So daar's my pinkietjie en Kaufee die blou.
Very good. Daar's 'n servetie vir jou.
Dankie. Heerlik.
Dis.
En saam met 'n lekker koppie koffie.
The 2nd of February.
Ja.
What was really cool is that I was born in the summer of 69, believe it or not.
Yeah,
1969. Bryan Adams wrote a song just for me.
Okay.
And for those of you who want to get the information, because we will have somebody on the show that's going to probably ask for that information. I was born on the 2nd of February 1969 on a Sunday at 11:45 at night. Daar het julle dit nou.
Ja, lekker.
Ja.
So, goed julle op hierdie pragtige amper seker maandagooggend. Maar ek het nou heeltemal my datums verkeerd, want ek is so opgewonde oor jou verjaardag dat ek nou glad nie reg gedoen het nie. Maar Kaufee, hoe voel jy vanoggend?
I feel great. Dirkas, yeah, I think it's all in the mind. I mean, I said the year, so I might as well say I'm turning 54 today, but I don't feel 54 at all. And it's all up here. Nee, is mos eintlik net so oud soos dit hier bo in jou kop is.
Ja, of soos ek op my verjaardag gesê het, jy's net so oud soos die meisie wat jy voel.
Dis reg. That's correct.
Die vrou wat jy voel of jou vriendin wat jy voel, wat ook al. So, ja, maar sterkte nogmaals 'n mooi dag.
Dankie.
Goed, wie sê vroegoggend vir ons hallo?
Ja, ons het al 'n hele paar infostreamers op vanoggend. Karel Nel is natuurlik op. Hy sê lekker verjaar my maat, sal jou die naweek uitsort met 'n oendie. Ons gaan natuurlik daar na Kamp Vrede toe, na familie Nel toe. Dis altyd lekker daarso.
Ja.
Piet Spies, hy sê hallo goeiemôre, baie geluk Hannes. Dankie Piet. Jy moet 'n mooi geseënde nuwe lewensjaar hê. Baie dankie. Renay Botus, onthou jy nog vir Renay?
Ja.
Hy's natuurlik die groot Namibiese grasheld. As ons boere in die moeilikheid is, dan is Renay altyd die man wat die lorries vol gras reël en dit word heen en weer gery van Suid-Afrika hiernatoe weer terug Suid-Afrika toe. Hy sê ook lekker verjaar my maat. Sal jou die naweek sien later hoe jy special. Karretjies, dankie Karretjies. Ek het ook vanoggend jou boodskap vroeg gekry. Dankie. En ja, ek dink dit is dit. Wynand Reed is natuurlik ook saam met ons hierso vandag. Hy was sommer al vroeg hierso met chef Rousseau Hill. Rousseau gaan vir ons later ook iets spesiaals doen. En ja, Karretjies sê ook pink is mos dogtertjie. Blou is mos seentjie. Ja, ek namens 'n vriend.
Ja. Dankie Karretjies. Nee, ek voel in my pink element vandag. Regtig. Dis daai vroulike intuïsie in my wat nou uitkom vandag. Dis hoekom ek so lief is vir Kaufee vandag. Die ander kere nie heeltemal. Maar vandag is ek fyn. Goed julle, maar lekker saamkuier in elk geval. Ons gaan ouer gewoonte gaan ons 'n breekie vat en ons gaan 'n bietjie later gesels met Danielle. Sy gaan praat oor tarot cards.
Tarot cards and tarot cards reading.
Ja, nou Kaufee wat jy nie weet van my nie. Maar eintlik is daar baie goed wat jy nie van my weet nie. Dat ek in die jare toe ek in Suid-Afrika nog in televisie en radio betrokke was.
Ja.
By Mnet was ek die aanbieder gewees van 'n program wat gegaan het oor jou sterretekens.
Ja?
Ja. En ek het vir ou Mark Williams gevra so 'n tyd gelede, hy moet vir een van die episodes stuur. En net sommer vir interessantheid vir julle wys, toe ek die aanbieder daarvan was, hoe dit gewerk het. Maar dit was basies jou sterre voorspel en dit was so 'n groot sirkel agter my met die sterretekens. En dat ons vir daardie dag, vir daardie maand, het die groot sterreteken dan agter my gewees. En dan het ek 'n mede-aanbieder gehad wat dan gesels het oor die praat nou Engels significance.
Okay.
Van daardie dag, daardie maand. So toe ek nou te hore kom van Danielle met tarot cards. Dit het 'n geweldige lang geskiedenis en 'n baie komplekse geskiedenis. Maar dit kom van die 1400s afval. Wat dit baie populêr geraak het. En baie mense beweer dit kom uit Italië. Ander mense beweer dit kom uit Frankryk. Maar wat eintlik die situasie is dat daar menige nasies is wat met soortgelyke kaarte daardie jare gewerk het. En baie mense se lewens beïnvloed het.
Yes.
Vir die positiewe en ontwikkel het tot waar dit vandag is, maar Danielle gaan dan vir ons bietjie meer vertel daarvan.
Yes.
Baie interessant en ek hoop julle kyk en jy stuur julle vrae vir haar wanneer ons met daar gaan gesels.
So what I've done in the meantime, I've just put on a link from Wikipedia that you can just get a little bit of background. Danielle will tell us all the details. So you can just go in on the link and whilst you're listening to the show, you can build up your background and formulate some questions already.
Ja,
there we go.
Goed, so julle in elk geval, hier kom die weet jy wat is die beste ding in die lewe? Is 'n tweede koppie koffie.
Heeltemal reg. Ons is natuurlik hier so by Nico's Pub and Grill. You guys are more than welcome.
Jy sê vir die mense môre.
Môre.
You're of course more than welcome to join us here in Olympia Windhoek at Nico's Pub and Grill, where we do InfoStream Namibia every day from 10 to 11.
Ja, daar sê. Ek dink ons moet vir Wynand vra om daai bottel champagne met die yshouer weer hier agter te kom sit met die glasies, want dit het hom 'n mooi prentjie gemaak af en dit gaan die mense in die mood bring.
Ja.
Vir 'n lekker kuiertjie vandag. Goed, kom ons vat 'n breek en dan as ons terug is, dan kyk ons na die hoofberigte.
Ja.
Daar's 'n paar hoofberigte wat ek dink julle nogal vandag interessant gaan vind. En dit kom ook nie as 'n verrassing nie. Ons het daaroor gepraat verlede week. So ek dink julle bly net daar en dan hoor julle wat ons vir julle te vertel het as ons terugkom. Daar het ons dit. Daar het ons dit. Ons is terug julle.
Yes.
Op donderdag die 2de, vandag is die 2de Februarie. Die Januarie is verby, is iets van die verlede, sal nooit weer wees nie. Nie Januarie 2023 nie. So ons is die maand van Februarie. Gelukkig is hierdie bietjie 'n korter maand en dit lyk my die mense se beklaar alweer positief oor Februarie
I also noticed that. I've noticed that particularly this week, the positiveness of the people.
Ja.
The economy is starting again. I've noticed that there are lots more activities for those of us who are in the entertainment business. We've noticed that there's a pickup of activities. So slowly but surely we're going to get the Namibian economy on the go for 2023.
Gepraat van ekonomie. Kom ons tackle sommer die eerste een hier op die voorblad. Nou, ek en Kaufeee is nie waarsêers nie. Ons is ook nie mense wat ons voorgee dat ons al die kennis in pag het nie. Inteendeel, ons is hier met 'n platform wat net 'n paar goed op die tafel sit sodat julle kan saamgesels. Die een waaroor ons gepraat het verlede week en voorverlede week en ek weet vir 'n feit daar was 'n paar mense in ons geselskap en ek onthou die een se woorde wat gesê wat jy nou sê sal nooit gebeur in Namibië nie. Ek sê nou vir jou dit sal nie gebeur nie.
Right.
Toe sê ek vir nee maar baie dankie vir jou opinie. Ek waardeer dit. En jy's geregtig op jou opinie en hier kom die storie vandag op die voorblad. Namibië staal homself vir Eskom se probleme. Die Ministerie van Myne en Energie en Manpower beplan om sy kapasiteit te vergroot en sodoende afhanklik van invoere om dit te verminder en meer selfvoorsienend te wees. En dan sê die berig verder, die hele Eskom situasie is beslis kommerwekkend.
Yes.
En die dreigende elektrisiteitstekort in die streek is beslis kommerwekkend, veral die moontlikheid dat Suid-Afrika die kragtoevoer na Namibië en ander buurlande moontlik kan sny. Dit is al dus die Afrikaanse koerant.
Okay.
Maar nou sê die ministerie ook, Tom Alwen, nou sê ook dat Namibië monitor die kragsituasie binne die Suider-Afrikaanse kragpool. En dan sê hy, daar is projekte wat beplan word. Nou, al wat ek hier wil sê is dat ouens onthou so 'n klompie jare gelede met die waterkrisis in Windhoek en ander dorpe. Toe sê die ouens ja, maar daar is water wat gepomp word van die Kunene. En toe is die volgende vraag, maar waar is die pompe en waar is die waterlyn? Wat nie bestaan het nie. Toe sê hulle nie, maar okay, maar daar's 'n waterkrisis in Windhoek en ons het dit gehad. Ons gaan nou boorgate boor. Maar die waterkrisis was nie gang en julle nie meer. So ons gaan nou boorgate boor en dit sal oor 3 jaar sal dit klaar wees. Nou sê die laaste stukkie van die artikel, van die projekte word beplan vir 2025. Het hierdie maatskappy nou gesê. En dit is om, nou luister net hierna, om fotovoltaïse.
Ja,
fotovoltaïse.
Photovoltaic in English.
Fotovoltaïse sonkragprojek. Dis seker maar net solar. Dis een van die projekte en die ander een is 'n windprojek. Nou beide hierdie projekte, kom ons gestel Eskom sê, okay, ons gaan die krag nou afsit. Hierdie projekte volgens die woord hier word beplan Met ander woorde, dit moet nog goedgekeur word, ter tafel gelê word, goedgekeur word, 'n begroting moet daarvoor gekry word, dan moet dit opgerig word. En intussen sê Eskom, ons sny die krag 2023 na Namibia. So waar, hoe voel julle oor die situasie?
We are also getting this information from the Sun newspaper this morning, and they say that NamPower and independent power producers, they call them IPPs, okay, say that this whole photovoltaic and also wind to biomass will be run by NamPower and the IPPs and should be concluded by 2025.
Ja.
Okay, so the question that bears answering here is, what is Namibia's electricity demand going to be in 2025? That's the first question that I think should be asked. And secondly, what happens if Eskom South Africa says to us now in 2023, okay, this relationship is over, we're getting too much pressure from the South African public, we cannot export electricity into neighboring countries while our own what do you call it, people don't have enough electricity at home here in South Africa. So that is going to leave us in a little bit of a dilemma. Has NamPower and possibly even some of the IPPs, have they asked themselves this question maybe 4 to 5 years ago? Hoekom is dit altyd in Namibië so dat ons eers die kind hoor skree as ons hom in die te warm badwater indruk?
Kaufee, jy's heeltemal reg. Jy's 100% reg. Want en luister na hierdie woorde. Die dreigende, dit sê dreigende elektrisiteitstekort. Dis nie goed wat ons uit die lug sê. Dit sê die dreigende tekort. Het die mense genoop. Die minister van Finansies en Openbare Ondernemings het gesê NamPower moet nog plan B toets. Hulle moet dit nog doen. Hierdie nuwe projekte is in beplanning. Maar die Eskom probleme is vandag. Eskom probleme is die afgelope tyd. Die Eskom probleme kom nie in 2025 nie.
Right.
As daar krag gesny word, is dit hierdie maand of volgende maand. Kan Namibië dit hanteer?
So now what happens is, let's take South Africa. I happened to speak to my brother in South Africa, and we spoke about that on Sunday to quite a large extent. When there is not enough electricity, that means the economy of South Africa is suffering because of that, which will then have a financial impact literally to each and every South African.
Wel, tans gebeur dit al klaar.
Can you remember the riots and the unrests in Durban?
Ja.
When was it last year? Hey?
Ja, heeltemal reg.
Where the looting went on
Na die
and all that kind of stuff. So that is the seriousness of this.
Ja. So ouens, julle moet julle self staaf en ons moet begin dink as huishoudings.
Ja.
Veral besighede, klein en groot besighede. Is ons reg om so iets te kan hanteer?
That's it.
Dit gaan 'n klomp mense tref. En ek weet die ouens met wie ek gesels het was byvoorbeeld druiweboere, kelders, restaurante, groot winkelkomplekse wat ten duurste moes generators aankoop en hulle het nie die begrotings gehad vir die diesel nie. Skole, hospitale en ons kan aangaan. Goed, ons het ook gepraat van die feit dat Windhoek se munisipaliteit is in 'n dilemma. En dit lyk vir my of die minister van Landelike en Stedelike Ontwikkeling nou ingryp, Erastus Hitoni, en hy het gesê hy vra vir 'n dringende vergadering om te bespreek wat hier aangaan. Die komitee, die Windhoekse Stadsraad komitee op hierdie stadium bestaan net uit 3 lede en lyk my 'n nuwe verkose burgemeester en die 3 lede behoort almal aan SWAPO. En dit is nie reg nie. Die opskudding wat dit nou veroorsaak het onder die Landless People Movement, LPM, en die PDM, Popular Democratic Movement, en natuurlik die AR, sê dit kan nie so aangaan nie en dit kan nie toegelaat word nie.
Yes.
Hitoni het gesê, ek sal vir julle media, ek sal met julle praat as ons klaar hierdie vergadering gehad het, maar dit klink dan dalk amper of hy hierdie komitee wil ontbind en 'n nuwe komitee in die lewe roep. Wat al klaar 'n stap in die regte rigting is. Minister, baie dankie en wel gedaan. Ek hou van die klanke wat ons daar hoor. Goed, wie gesels, Kaufs?
Right, there are a lot of people with us already online this morning. Nice to see all the South Africans here as well, such as John Fiddler,
Hi.
Piet Spies is
Hoi,
natuurlijk.
Pieter.
And then thank you to all of you wishing me happy birthday. It's really much appreciated. Piet Spies sê, ons liewe president praat om 'n noodtoestand af te kondig. Weet nie of hy gaan ons dan weer in lockdown sit nie.
Ja.
Klein besighede vou die een na die ander ene. Piet, ons sien die as gevolg van die ekonomie in Namibië ook hoe die klein besighede is om besig is om te vou.
En dit is werklik so, dit staan ook in die koerante dat Cyril Ramaphosa het gesprekke gevoer met ons president. Hy was blykbaar eergister was hy hier gewees en hulle het onder andere ook gepraat oor die dreigende noodtoestand dat die Suid-Afrikaanse president amptelik, en ons kan dit verwag binne die volgende paar dae.
Right.
Dat hy amptelik die kragsituasie in Namibië, in Suid-Afrika gaan aankondig as 'n amptelike noodtoestand.
Yes.
En ons weet wat beteken 'n noodtoestand.
Ja.
Jy weet dat die regering maak daadwerklik daar en dan besluite wat almal raak.
Yes.
That's it.
So John Fiddler, who's in South Africa, he's in the hospital business. He says, try running a hospital for 12 hours of load shedding a day, costing 4,000 times 12 months times 30 days. You forgot the 31 days and what. Try and work that one out.
Ja.
Okay. Then Peri Soden sê, môre Peri, en hy sê dis 'n koelerige dag in Walvis Bay.
Ja.
Hy sê van ek kragstasie was gebou in die vroeë 70s met 'n lewensspan van 30 jaar.
Maar hy staan stil, van ek werk glad nie.
Right, I haven't seen smoke billowing out of those two towers.
Ja.
But anyway, so daai kragstasie moes al amper 'n kwart eeu gelede gedecommission word. Ruacana se stasie werk net as die rivier vloei en dis meeste in die reenseisoen. En as die rivier loop, dan sit hulle nie die turbines aan nie. Die water loop net deur. Perry, that's what we're trying to say here. This problem has been coming for so many years, but what has been done about it in these years? Why are we sitting in a situation where we are concerned for our electricity supply?
Ja, ek weet nie,
Ai,
ouens, dit maak 'n mens bekommerd.
Ja.
En die ding is net, ons glo, en dis daai ou gesegde, dit kan nie met my gebeur. Dit kan met enigiemand anders gebeur, maar dit kan nie met my gebeur nie. Ons voorbereiding moet ons doen binne ons eie huishoudings en binne ons eie maatskappye.
Isn't it kind of putting your head in the sand kind of thing?
Wel, presies dit. Presies net dit. Goed, die ander enetjie wat ek vir julle het, en dit is die Kali Stetwine. Hy vra 'n vraag. En dit gaan nou hier oor grondhervorming. Hy sê, verduidelik bietjie vir my, daar is 6 plase gekoop, die gesamentlike grootte is omtrent 27,000 hektaar. En dit was nou verlede jaar. Is daar 6 plase gekoop en die totale bedrag vir die 6 plase was 59 miljoen. Nou, soos ek al vir julle gesê het, ek was in standaard 6 vir 6 jaar, so my wiskunde is nie baie lekker nie. Maar as ek dit vinnig moet uitwerk, het die 6 plase omtrent, elke plaas het gekos 10 miljoen.
Okay.
Okay. Nou sê die regering, ons gaan die plase, ons bly die eienaars van die plase. Die regering bly die eienaars.
Yes.
Okay? Maar ons gaan die plase nou oorhandig vir aan huurders. Nou daar's nou blykbaar 'n lys van mense wat in ag geneem gaan word om plase te huur. Maar hier's my vraag. As jy 'n plaas gekoop het vir 10 miljoen, weet jy hoeveel hektaar is nie, julle slim ouens wat daar sit kan dit gou uitwerk. Die totaal van die 6 plase was 27,000 hektaar. Okay? Nou vra ek vir jou, ek is nie boer nie, ek is ook nie wiskundige nie. Die plaas word verhuur. En ons hoop dit is boere wat hulle storie ken. Maar hoe vinnig gaan jy op so 'n plaas, sal jy dit regkry om vinnig 10 miljoen te kan terugbetaal? 10 miljoen in die huidige ekonomiese situasie en 'n dreigende kragtekort.
I certainly won't be taking that chance.
Kaas, Wynand, het julle vir my grootte per plaas om en by? Okay. 2100.
So die prys is markverband.
Die prys is markverband, maar ek dink die groter vraag, Kaffie, kom daarin, sal jy vinnig jou 10 miljoen kan terugwerk vir die waarde van daai plaas?
Oh well.
Ja, dit is reg. Dit is nou nog nie baie duidelik nie. Maar die hervestigingsboere, en ek dink daai gedeelte is wat my altyd bekommer. En ons vat die ander plase tans. Wat is die produksie? Hoe produktief is daardie plase waar daar die sogenaamde hervestiging plaasvind?
Dis reg.
En gaan die regering die waarde daarvan sien? Daar is blykbaar nog plase wat in die teiken is vir hervestiging en dit kom ook. Maar in elk geval die bedrag van amper 60 miljoen vir die 6 plase is 'n aansienlike bedrag en Kali Sletwine vra net, hy sê kon daardie geld nie andersins beter bestee word in die regering.
Sure.
So gaan kyk daarna. En dan John Motorwa sê meer boetes is uitgereik die afgelope vakansieseisoen, Kerstyd, Nuwejaar, wat heel waarskynlik gelei tot minder padsterftes. So 'n beter wetstoepassing, maar dit sê ons al baie lank, is die afgelope feesseisoen volhou. En ek dink ons kan saamstem dat die ontplooiing van daardie mense wat doen wat hulle moet doen, het gelei tot minder padsterftes. Kaufeee, wat
Dis dit van my kant af. Ek is te excited oor ons gas.
Ja, dan gaan ons bietjie daaroor gesels. Daar's 'n klomp goed. Daar's ook groot vrae rondom MTC se biometriese data wat hulle besig is om in te win. Die mobiele telekommunikasiemaatskappy MTC sê sy besluit om die biometriese data van sy kliënte te gebruik is bo verdenking en 'n daadwerklike poging om kliënte teen bedrog te beskerm. Dis nou MTC se saak. Sê vir my, wat dink julle van die feit dat MTC besig is met hierdie biometriese data? Want ek sien voor die MTC plekkies oralste, daar waar ek bly, Klein Windhoek, staan mense elke dag in toue om te gaan registreer. Kaufeee, het jy dit al gedoen?
Ja,
Is dit 'n moeilike proses?
It is a reasonably long process, but go and do it sooner than later perhaps. The deadline is the 31st of December 2023.
23 jaar.
I did it at Swakopmund and it took me about half an hour, 14 minutes.
Wat moet jy alles saamvat?
You take your ID along and then you take your water and light bill along so that you've got a proof of residence. And that is for contract worker, contract phones, the 081 numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know what the pay as you go process entails.
Okay. Goed, maar in elk geval vergewis julle daarvan, dit moet gedoen word. En moet nou nie wag tot die laaste week in November of die eerste week in Desember voordat jy moet ry nie. So doen dit sommer nou terwyl jy kan. Goed, ons gaan 'n breek vat. As ons terugkom, dan gesels ons met ons sterretkaart spesialis. Kom ons kyk gou na 'n paar advertensies.
InfoStream Namibia takes you on a whole new journey by car, motorcycle or lorry. A journey of intrigue ideas from A to B or even C and D. Motoring on InfoStream Namibia, a whole new world, a whole new journey. Keep your motor running, head on down the highway. InfoStream Namibia Motoring, everything you need to know about Namibia's motoring industry.
Nee, ek het sit gou weer die postertjie daar op ons skerm vir julle net om te sien. As julle wil adverteer in 0814328233. Dit is ons WhatsApp nommer. Julle kan net 'n boodskap stuur en sê ek wil graag adverteer. En dan die smalls werk so, jy stuur vir ons 'n postertjie, stuur vir ons jou klein advertensie, dan sit ons dit op en ons lees dit en dan dis R50 per ad. Of per rand vir elke keer as ons dit wys. En dan natuurlik as jy elke dag adverteer vir 'n maand, dan kom gesels jy saam met ons hier op InfoStream Namibia.
There we go.
So, okay, ons is terug, Kaufeee. Dit is 'n pragtige kliënt hier by ons.
We are back.
Gas.
Our guest,
Gas.
Danielle.
Ja, ek het Danielle gereël vir net vir jou verjaardag. Okay. Danielle asked us to, if it's possible to speak English. I can't.
Let's put this on
Yeah,
you over here.
on that
if I
side.
may, over here.
Yeah,
If we can
there we
hear
go.
you. And
There we go. So, Kaufeee kan lekker hard praat en Danielle praat sag.
I can speak louder if I need to.
Is it? No, it's okay. That's
do,
perfect.
otherwise
Then
our
Alright.
guests
we're
can't
gonna,
really-
yeah.
hear you.
Danielle, very welcome on InfoStream.
Thank you.
And very interesting subject that we have today. It's something that we've never talked about, but I know for a fact that a lot of people, years ago, I don't know if it's still the case, used to be absolutely hooked on their star signs for every day. I don't even know if the newspapers got star signs in them, because I remember that for many, many a year, the first thing that people did, and and I can't exclude the males as well, females, the first thing they did was to open the newspaper and search for the star signs.
The horoscope.
The horoscope.
Yes, my mother was one of
Is
them.
it?
Really?
They're absolutely fascinated about it. But tarot cards.
Yes.
Talk to us about tarot cards.
Okay, so tarot cards is a deck of 78 cards if you go on the Rider-Waite cards
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
Rider-Waite deck. And in these cards, there's different suits, and it's also split into two groups. You have the major arcana and the minor arcana.
Okay.
Major arcana is your cards that represent strength, the lovers, the tower, like major archetypes and major transitional events in your life is when those cards come into play. And then the minor arcana is split into 4 different groups, which is the suits, the wands, the swords, and the pentacles.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
each of those represents a different area of your life.
Okay.
And then each card itself, respectively, has a different meaning and different symbolism within it in the background as well.
Yeah. They talk about, some people refer to tarot card playing or tarot card reading. But a lot of people use it very effectively in terms of their wellness,
Yes.
which is health,
Yes.
their financial planning,
Yes.
and also career opportunities and or the career that they're in, how they should tackle it differently.
Yes.
Give us a little bit of your understanding of it and your view on those.
Well, tarot can be a tool and a guide to ask any question in life, to provide guidance to you from your angels, your spirit guides, your spirit animals, God, whoever you believe in or work with.
Okay.
And of course, you can then ask regarding your career, your love life, specific situations, major life choices that you need to make. You can also consult the tarot. If you want to connect to a loved one as well, also possible. If you want to connect with your pets, also possible.
Yeah.
It's very broad.
Connect to a loved one that has perhaps passed on.
Yes, as well.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Yes, you can.
The other thing I want to ask you, Danielle, is it advisable? And I'm not sure how to structure the question, but I'm going to say it the way
Yeah.
I want to ask it. Can you do it daily, or is it sort of advisable to do it just once a month or once off?
That depends. You can do it daily. Then you would do a daily card. There's different spreads or different layouts that you can do.
Right.
So you could do 1 card a day, which is what a lot of people prefer to do. Or you could do very extensive layouts and readings every day if you really want to and actually have the energy for it.
Sure.
Or if you want to do it on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, I personally do it a monthly basis, every full moon, new moon, your birthday, whenever you have your birthday for the year ahead, you can do a birthday spread.
Hint, hint.
So today is ideal for Kaufeee to do something like that.
Yeah, well, if you want a birthday reading to get a bit of an idea of what the year ahead has
Yeah.
in store for you, what
Okay.
lessons you'll learn, what challenges you'll face, how you can change your life so that you are more in alignment with your personal goals, things like that.
Okay, so I go to Danielle. I do a booking with you.
Yes.
I just want to find out the process now a little bit
Yes.
more. So I go booking. How long is this process usually? More or less, generally?
It really depends on the person and the messages that are going to come through for them.
Okay.
So, for example, I generally like to do a 3-card spread for my clients. But it is possible where I've had multiple clients where 5 or 10 cards come out for them. And of course, that would take longer than compared
Sure.
to a 3-card reading.
Okay, so then I'm just using an example now, I sit opposite you, you've got the cards, I take a bag of bones, throw it out, and from there on.
No, not at all.
Kaufee's bietjie nou in die Stone Age daai. Ek dink dis waar dit begin het. Ek dink dis waar dit begin het. Ek dink
No, so you come in, before we start, I cleanse the space.
Okay.
That's very important so that no other external energies or influences influence what comes through in the reading.
That makes sense.
Then I shuffle. I do not choose the cards. I shuffle them. Whatever cards fall out or jump out are the cards that are then presented to you.
Okay.
And I interpret them for you, give you the message that you need to receive. Every person will have a different message. One card has so many different meanings, and every person is different, and everyone's life and situation is different, of course. So what comes through specifically for you with that card is also then different.
Okay, so now I've got to ask it this way. You know, people typically would like to hear the nice things.
Yes.
But they're scared that if they come, they hear the not nice things. That it does exist, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. People, it depends who you ask. People believe that there are good cards and that there are bad cards.
Yes.
I personally believe that there are only good cards, because the motive and the intention behind tarot and behind receiving these messages is for you to have better guidance, to make better decisions, so that you can then have the life that you want and the life of your dreams and that you desire.
Okay.
So even if a bad card comes, it's actually a great opportunity where your attention is being pointed into a direction with a specific situation that you could work on, that you could improve.
Aha. Get it.
Kaufee, a lot of people think it's and I know you can buy tarot cards. I think you can. They are available in some shops.
Exclusive books.
Exclusive books, yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of people play it like they would play cards. The difference is they do not understand the meaning. So you can actually buy the cards and use it as like a game. And I think their people misunderstood the situation.
Okay.
Dit is nie soort van jy speel rummy met die kaarte.
No.
There's a deeper meaning and a purpose for
But
those.
you would need somebody such as Danielle who has the expertise, who's studied this, been in this, knows what it's all about. Because I don't think just, you know, your normal layman or John Soap or whatever the case can someone do this on a Saturday afternoon whilst having a braai. I just don't think.
I mean, if he really wants to, he could. Every person can do tarot. The way that you interpret, of course, every card has their meanings. You need to study it. But a big part of that and being able to be accurate and give the people the message that they need to hear is to channel and to connect to your intuition, so that you can connect to their guides and allow whatever messages their guides want them to hear. So, of course, you need to do, you know, the background research, the groundwork, but then on top of that, you need to kind of forget it, which sounds crazy, and then trust your gut and your intuition to allow the things to come.
Ja, ek verstaan. We've
got some comments coming through here. Zelly Kotze is asking, can a card have more than one meaning?
Yes. Because you can do so many different readings, by that I mean you can ask so many different questions with different areas of life. So career reading, love reading, choosing, you know, a certain option in your life, in a situation. Of course, then the cards will have different meanings relating to that question or that topic.
Sure. Wessel Mostert sê, hy dink daai pak kaarte gaan deur mekaar raak met hom. He's going But then Zelly asked, kan boekie koop saam kaarte wat alles verduidelik, en so you can buy a book that will explain to you how you. I just prefer to go to someone like Danielle.
There's a lot of resources. A lot of tarot cards nowadays come with a little handbook and guidebook. It doesn't give in-depth information, but it gives the basics.
Okay, sure.
Then you can, of course, you have your books that have been sold, that have been published. There's hundreds. You can read them. You're going to go crazy, I can guarantee that. And then there's also all the online resources as well.
Kaufeee, die hele ding met tarot card reading vir mense wat spesialiseer daarin.
Yes.
Dis baie meer as byvoorbeeld 'n handleiding wat jy koop, want dis dan gebruik jy dit as speelkaarte. So ek weet vir 'n feit dat familielid van my het die kaarte met die boek gekoop. Die rede kom ek sê daar's baie meer en die oomblik as jy begin kyk en ek gebruik astrologie as 'n voorbeeld. Die stand van die son, die maan, die sterre en al hierdie goed in die natuur wat die lesing beïnvloed. Dan moet jy die boekie vat, maar jy moet ook 'n kennis hê van dit. Met ander woorde, dit is so bietjie meer gevorder as
Yes.
dit. Is that right?
You're going to have to repeat a bit of that in
Okay, all
English.
right. Now, what I'm saying is for people like yourself, because you also said that you're going to study further. Tarot card reading as a profession is more than just a guideline and book. It's a culmination of a lot of things.
Yes.
The sun, the moon, everything, the stars, everything.
It's very heavily on trusting your intuition, connecting to your intuition, and really connecting to the other person's guides, the other person's angels. Every person has an angel.
Yes.
So that they can kind of take over and just use you as a vessel
Yes.
for the message to come through that they need.
Because you did mention you do these readings, let's say, at the new moon or the
Yes.
full moon or half moon,
Yes.
whatever. Because all these energies, they are
Definitely.
busy with everything, and then it
Definitely.
changes, isn't it?
Yes,
So you can't, let's say,
everything
for example, just
influences.
go to, if I come to you today and we have a reading today, that I can then just say to myself, okay, that is it, that is the way it is going to be forever and ever.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
yeah.
One thing I always say to my clients before we start a reading is that whatever the cards, whatever is presented to you,
Sure.
it is not definite. We all have the right to exercise our will in our life. We
Yes.
always have a
Heeltemal reg.
choice.
Ja.
So the cards are a guideline, but it is never, set in stone.
Yes.
Ek dink dit
Fascinating.
was John Maxwell wat geskryf het dat life is about want. So met ander woorde, as jy nou 'n tarot card reading gehad het, dan berus dit by jou en by jou alleen. Jy weet wat jy gaan maak vir die dag van môre en in die toekoms. Jy weet.
Ja.
I agree with Danielle. It's not a matter of, well, now I've had a reading and that's it.
Yes.
It's not it. It's how much it is for you and your worth, your self-worth and your want in life, what you're going to do with it and how you're going to take it forward.
Yes, exactly.
Goed nog
Ja,
vraag.
Kiri's dry sê, kan 'n mens Uno speel met daai kaarte?
No.
No.
Julle het nie geluister nie. Ja, en die vraag.
Sally Kotse sê, het pak tarotkaarte by die huis van jare terug. Ooh, that scares the living daylights out of me. So, I bet we're just going
What?
to leave those cards wherever they are, and I don't even know where they
I would like to ask you it's just another question. What is the significance of the Joker? Very much like in other cards. Is daar
You've got
iets
to remember, it can have so many meanings. It's just not one.
So
Dit
in
kan wees.
tarot there is actually no joker.
is there no
There's
Joker?
no joker.
Okay.
Then there's also reversals. So if you want to kind of get a comparison of the Joker energy,
Yeah.
then I would say the best card to represent that is the Magician in the reverse position.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking of the Magician.
So
yeah.
you can have a card. Are you telling me you can have a card that comes to the fore,
Yes.
but it can have the opposite meaning of it?
Yes.
So death would be birth.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah,
Okay, so of course, then you have your uprights and you have your reversals. Now,
Yes.
uprights have their own meanings. Reversals, it's essentially opposite in the energy.
Yeah.
So reversals typically represent a blockage, too much energy or too little energy. So for example, if you now have I'm going to take the moon. Let's say
Yeah.
you have the moon card. Upright, the moon is all about intuition. It's about feminine energy, your feminine side. Now, when it's upright, it calls you to, it can either say that you are in connection with your intuition, you're in connection with your feminine energy. There's also other symbolism in there that could mean other things, but I'm not going to go there.
Right.
But reversed, then it could mean that you are blocking your intuition off. You're not connected to your intuition, or you are struggling with feminine energy, or maybe even females in your life.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Fascinating.
that's why I'm not going to go for a tarot card reading. bang jy sê vir my, vertel my van al my ou girlfriends en huidige girlfriends. It's not that I don't like it, it's just too much.
It is very overwhelming. It can be very overwhelming. Very quickly. So it's a continuous learning curve. It's a continuous journey, regardless of how long or how short you've done it, how many readings you've had. If you've never had a reading before, it's a lot.
Now going forward, or for you, you mentioned the studies, to further your studies and understanding. What would that entail?
To be honest, I'm at the point where I think continuing to study in a sense of with books isn't going to get me further.
Yeah.
I've already partaken in courses, I've already been certified, I've taken part in workshops as well, and they've given me a lot of great information. I've read lots of books that gave me more questions than answers at the end of it.
Really? You should consult your own cards.
Yes, I do.
You do,
So, for me, it's just actually doing the readings, practicing, doing the actions, and making more of a connection of trusting my intuition and letting that be a guide.
Yeah. Kaufeee, another thing is, we all know that Namibian community is a rather conservative community, and I don't, it's not the one or the other. But my question to you, Danielle, is because of the conservative nature of the community, do you experience some resistance from people to say, it's a lot of bolly, that,
Well, I mean, it's interesting because, of course, if a person's coming for a tarot reading, then either they are a skeptic and they want to criticize, or they want to find out or be exposed to it a bit more. So it depends. Again, it's on the person who comes.
So you're going to tell the person, listen, meneer, you're a little bit of a skeptic. And don't you?
I know, I pick it up, but I don't have to say it out.
Is it so? You will know.
Sure.
That's very interesting. Very, very fascinating. We're going to take a break. If you want to talk to Danielle or have more questions, then please feel free to do so. Okay guys, we are back with our guest here talking about tarot reading. If you guys got any more questions, you want to know more or give your contribution, you're very welcome. Just quickly back to our smalls. We've started with a small ad campaign. You're very, very welcome to actually join in by sending us the artwork or the little poster, and we'll put it up. And you pay $50 for the actual display, and we will read the important information. And if you participate every single day with the small ads or your small ad, then you can come and visit us the end of the month, and you'll be able to chat with us. So talking of which, let's quickly look at this here. Personal empowerment, the coach here, Marlene Watsolt. If you want to connect with her, it's marlenewatsolt@gmail.com. You can actually do that. Camping in Henties. Ilofa camping site there. Contact, it's for obviously they got bungalows, caravan and the campsite. 081 4477 968. There we got it. And then cleaning. A lot of people ask about cleaning, just general carpet cleaning and so forth. Warehouse cleaning, the one that stands out, Persian carpets, Kilums and Persians, specialized cleaning by this company, Namibia Cleaning Masters. 081 565 4901. If you want to contact them, and if you like something just sweet, nice. Going back to our childhood days is the sherbet lollies, Granadella. Jy sê jy ken hulle koffie.
Yes.
081-713-6580 if you want to order some of those. Good, so that's just an idea there. You can see the ads run quickly, but you're very welcome to participate. Kom ons kyk wat wie het ons nog hier om.
Right, at this stage, just birthday wishes coming through. Wilma Pretorius sê ons moet ons dag nog geniet. And that is basically that. I think Zeli Kotso made one, but at this particular point in time, she says the Fool.
The Fool, yes,
No?
that is a card. That's the first card
Ja, the
in the order of the tarot deck.
Okay.
He has the number 0.
Right.
So the Rider-Waite deck, they incorporated numerology and astrology in it as well as archetypes. And that's why it's also so famous, because it's quite universal.
Right.
So the Fool, he represents new beginnings. He represents, if I wish I had my cards actually, I could have shown you.
Jy moet
I
eintlik
should
saam
have bought
gebring.
them.
Ja, eintlik saam gebring. Ja.
So the imagery of
We
the
got
Fool-
cards, but it's only credit and debit card. It's not going to
No,
work.
I'm not quite
I
there.
know what that reading is going to be.
So he's about to jump off or like walk off the edge of a cliff.
Okay.
But he's looking up, he's blissful. And that represents trusting the universe, trusting your guides, trusting yourself, to make the leap, to have faith, to, for example, if there is a job position that you've
Sure.
been wanting, and
Sure.
let's say now that it's open for the taking, and you're not quite sure. And if
Right.
you get the full card in your reading, then this is the sign, go for it, do it, have faith.
Interessant.
Leave your worries behind.
Yes.
In that card as well, he's got a stick with a little backpack at the end that also symbolizes that you have everything you need within yourself and in your support system to go forward. You also have a dog in that card, which represents support from the universe and guidance from the universe and your guides as well. And also a few other things, but that's
Ja,
the
baie interessant.
Incredible.
Ja, baie interessant. Our time is moving on to a minute or two before the hour. So we want to thank you very much. Any further questions?
Well,
Yeah.
at this stage, this was fascinating.
Yeah.
Certainly a topic
you
that
for
I think
having
Zelly and
me.
I will be observing,
Yeah.
getting interested in. But I think what we should do is just ask Chef Rousseau Hill to finish up with his selfie. and then
Yeah.
we can perhaps cut the Black Forest cake that we have here. Maybe you can bring Chef Andre along.
You know what's happening there?
To open up the champagne bottle.
You know what they're doing? There's a lot of models sitting there taking
Right.
pictures of each other.
Yes.
I've never seen that before. Men actually
selfies
indulging
to
in pictures.
the vainness.
Wat gaan Vic?
No, don't
What
say
is going?
that.
What
That
can
is
we
the-
have you
that's so
three guys here?
negative.
Vic, Andre, kom julle eers gou, kom wys net gesigte. Wie kom sê hallo hier agter? Kom staan net hier agter ons. Nee, nie daar nie. Ja. Okay. Daar is Vic. Vic sak bietjie af. Daar's almal.
Why are you guys so
Wynand is daar by sy foon. Wil jy nie ook kom groet met jou bond hemp nie? Okay. So okay, we got all the help here that you need. Zelly wel, daar sê. Okay, julle moet nou hierso julle self handig maak.
Yes, please do.
Julle baie welkom.
You want it to pop or you want a nice silent?
I think let me just make the camera shot a little bit wider. Otherwise it means nothing. Just guys, just give me a chance.
I'm going to take the microphone from you,
Yeah.
if I may. Here we go. Got it?
So, if anyone is interested in having a
Ja,
tarot
ons kan.
reading
Yes.
themselves, I am at Pixie Oasis. That's 25 Gerald Street here, 25A,
Right.
in Olympia. And yeah, I do have a flyer.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Do you have a Facebook page perhaps
No.
or something like that, or any other online place that we
just
can
the flyer.
So please do us a favor, just repeat exactly where you are and where people can contact you.
25A Gerald Street, Olympia, Pixie Oasis. My number is 081 601 6902.
Just repeat that number one more time.
081 601 6902.
Well, there we have it done now.
And Kaufeee,
Yes.
Pixie Oasis is right behind us here.
Yes, it's
actually just across the street.
Oh,
Across
really?
the road.
So
You're
here,
from-
just basically next to Nico's across the street.
across the street.
Okay, so there we have it.
On the corner there.
Yes.
And we've actually, remember we spoke to Pierre Soden about the Himalayan salt blocks?
Yes.
We also at Pixie Oasis, we've asked Krista to come and talk about the significance of the Himalayan salt. Because we're using it instead of normal salt.
Okay.
We're using that in our food and so forth. And I asked her to look at it a time, either Monday or a Thursday, just to come and talk about the alternative use of what nature provides.
Yes.
Away from die goed wat vervaardig word, jy weet, massaproduksies en fabrieke wat ongesond is.
Ja.
Bietjie daaroor te kom gesels. So we're waiting for her to tell us when.
Right.
So bye, dankie.
Thank you, Danielle. There is a piece of black forest for you. Andre is going to be popping the champagne. There we go.
Ja.
And there we go. Whoa. Came down again. Yes, thank you. It was so nice having you on the show. Thank you so much.
It's a nice opportunity to.
Good.
That you're the
Thank you for
birthday
my-
boy.
I think.
It's actually ladies first, no?
No, that's why.
He put it, that's why he's giving it to me.
I'm driving, so I'm
Jy wil iets sê?
You're going to pass. Then we'll give that one to Dirk.
Dankie.
I'm being driven.
Sit op, jy kan hom maar net cheers. So.
Hierso. Come.
I hope you're not anti-cake as well.
No.
Is it okay? Nee, ek vra nie. Dessert before
For you guys as well, then.
Goed. Baie dankie dan vir julle. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Right.
Well, that's it.
That's basically that for our show today, isn't it?
Ja.
Right.
Baie dankie. Luister dankies. So we're going to indulge and celebrate coffee.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us on the
Gaan
show.
ons hier ons gaan die weer los dat elkeen
Yeah,
just for the weather
we
report,
spoke
go
about the weather.
outside.
We spoke about the weather before when we
Actually,
started the show.
Yeah, we go outside and have a look and see what the weather is like. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Friday. Have a fantastic week.
Cheerio.
Okay, cheers, bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Remember, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and you can also WhatsApp us. Please do us a favor and like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon, so you can get an update when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for now, hope to see you next time.